Hello there, Rhinohorn125, and today I'm doing a type of video I have not done in a while. As you can see, it is a review. I have not done a review in a long time. I cannot even remember the last review that I did. I will put the link to my review playlist that I have of action figures. Every single review that I've ever done is on there, even my very old ones that I would just sit in a random place and do a review. Like, I think my first review is of a 12-inch Ki-Adi-Mundi, and I just did that sitting on my bed. So, I got this for my birthday. My brother got it at a comic book shop, and it is a very nice figure, and I'll get to the figure. As usual, let's start out with the packaging, which is what I have always done, but it's been so long since I've done a review. It is so easy to make reviews, I just don't do it very often, and I'm probably going to start when I get a action figure that is worth reviewing. I'm going to review it, which I have a few coming in the mail, and I'll review those as well. So let's get started. Alright, so to the packaging first. So on the top there is a picture, a classic picture of Captain America, and it says Marvel Legends emblem. And these, I think, are what they came out with right before they did Infinite Series. Like, not right before, but you know, it's kind of what led into Infinite Series. This is 2007, so while until Infinite Series came out, but this is kind of what started it with the articulation. It's kind of the same, so over here I got some nice pictures of Captain America. Here's one of him, you know, that famous cover, him punching Hitler. Here's him jumping. Here's him in battle, and another heroic picture of him in battle. Just says Captain America right here. Just got some nice, it's a very nice package. Looks like just rust right here. And here's what you're building is the Queen Brood. It's a Queen Brood series. Includes left legs, which I'll show you those when I show you the figure. And on the side, it's just, you get a good side view of the figure when it's in. And same thing with right here. Besides this, it says Captain America right there, and Hasbro. And on the back, there's a nice picture of Cap up here. And if you want to read that, you can pause right now. Sorry, this isn't focusing very good. Pause right now if you want. And actually, it has powers and height 6'2", weight 240 pounds, real name Steve Rogers, identity public, allies. Well, I've never really actually seen something like that on the back of a package. So, pretty cool. And then it has his powers. And then the other figures you can get in this series, which I would actually want all of these, definitely. Wouldn't really want Marvel Girl or Danger, but the rest I would really want. But to build this big, this massive thing, yeah, I would get those, and maybe just, if people actually want these figures, which I can't see these figures being like a famous figure that a lot of people like, so I doubt I'd be able to get those to sell if I got all these, which I doubt I will, but it would be awesome to build something like that. That really does look awesome. So here is Marvel Girl, there's Cyclops, Colossus, Black Knight, Hydra Soldier, well, this Captain America, Danger, and Bucky, which I really do want that Bucky, and that will be my next one to get. Sorry, I shook that. So, and then right here just says build a figure, and alright, so now let's get to the figure. Alright, and I am back. If you hear noise in the background, I have Terminator 2 Judgment Day on, which I was just watching, and I decided to do this video. So if you can hear that, that's the reason, well, because it's on. So first, like always, Before we get to the actual figure, here's the accessories. Trying to show. It looks like it comes with two arms, and I mean not two arms, but three. And the reason why I said two is because, well, let me show you the detailing on these. I'll show you this one. It's kind of bigger. Because I think this one is the front one because it looks a lot more muscular. So here's how I think that would go on there. Yeah. So they look really nice and really freaky too. Pretty cool. I've never heard of this thing before, but you know, it's something in Marvel. There's a lot of things in Marvel I probably haven't heard of yet. But those are pretty nice. Hopefully I get to build that whole thing. Might take a while. Hopefully maybe I could just find some of the parts for this that I need that people want to sell or something. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. And not too much for a price. So here is the Cap figure itself. I have already taken a really good look at this figure, and the only complaint I would have on it is, I'll just get to that right away, is his shield and the way he holds it. It stays in pretty good, but it sucks I have to put his hand like that instead of being able to keep it like this. It just doesn't fit over there, and I'm afraid if I push on it. This is really hard plastic, but I don't want to risk it. So it stays on there pretty good once I get it positioned. So other than that, no complaints on this. I love how classic he looks, and he stands pretty good. I mean, his foot has little problems, but he manages to stand, even with it looking kind of like it's a little off the ground, but, you know, it doesn't matter because he can still stand. So if it looks kind of off the ground, let me show that real quick. As you can see, when he's standing, it is a little off the ground, which is okay, because if he can stand like he is, then who cares about that right there? Unless you're like taking a picture of his feet and you want it to be really realistic, which I'm not going to do, so I do not have to worry about that. My brother told me that he actually heard that this is one of the most worst Captain America action figures out there, and I can't see why. I mean, other than the fact that sorry, I just rubbed that. Other than the fact that the shield, this part right here, does not go on there, and it kind of just the way this feels, it just kind of, not the shield, but this thing just kind of feels cheap, but it's actually really hard. But other than that, I don't see the problem. Maybe other people have got unlucky with this. So there's the shield, and it's also nice to get a 6-inch Captain America action figure that the shield is not like round, like I have so many of. And I'll get those out by the end of the video. I'll show you all my Captain America 6-inch figures all lined up together by the end. And not all of them are perfect. So there's that. And I'll get to the articulation on him right now, and then I'll show you detail on him. So first articulation is swivels all the way back, goes up and down pretty far, swivels up here at the bicep, bends really far at the elbow, does not swivel right here, but swivels at the actual wrist and goes up and down pretty good, and he has a nice position with the hand, has a nice ab crunch, has some waist articulation, legs go forward and also go back, which I don't really do. And then if you swivel this, like he can do the splits if you want him to, and also swivels right here, right up in the top of the leg, and he has very jointed in the knee, which is very awesome. And then he does not swivel right here, and his foot goes up and down and has somewhat of an ankle pivot. It more goes out this way than it does in, but he's got a little bit of one. And then the head fully rotates, which I don't like doing, and goes up and down. So there is the articulation, and he does have a lot of articulation. very nice figure. I do like the build on him as well. He's just got that classic look to him, which is what my brother picked him. I thought he looked very classic. I thought he was going to fall, but he did not. He wasn't going to. I almost made him fall, though. So, sometime if I get him in a position, he'll fall. But he has not fell on me yet. So I guess it depends on luck with this figure. So now to detail. So, detail on the face, pretty, I wouldn't say extremely realistic, but, realistic. It reminds me so much of a comic book. I mean, it's all straightforward, it doesn't really have any shading, and some people like shading a lot, and maybe that's why a lot of people don't like this figure, but I really do, and I like that, because all the Captain America figures we get are all shaded and just super detailed and all that, and might not be like the best, but they're super detailed, depending on which one they are. But this one is not super detailed, but it's just straightforward and classic. I mean, like, if you were going to get, I don't know, a little kid a Marvel Legends, this would be the one to get, just because, I actually do not know how much he was, so I guess that's part of it, but he is just really classic, and actually I kind of take that back. I wouldn't get a little kid this because of all the articulation. It's not a good idea. It's just kind of a big waste. I mean, you could buy it and sell it for more if you didn't want the figure, but I do, and I do like this figure a lot, so there is details, looks really nice. Right here, with the feathers there, and there's his red, white, and blue. I mean, well, red and white. It's got a nice belt. And there is, also some detail. It's not completely straightforward. There's wrinkles right here in the pants. And then, also, he's got some leg definition there. And, wrinkles in the boots. And also in the gloves. So, I mean, that counts as some detail. But other than that, he's pretty straightforward. And I am very proud of it. He does remind me a lot of the Captain America, which I think is what he is, he's based off of, is, I have a 3.75 inch version of, is the Captain America, where he is teamed up with, I don't think it's Human Torch, it might be Human Torch, I forget, and then there's Namor and, Bucky, and yeah, I think that's just about it. And this is what this is based off of. And this figure did not come with a comic book, as shown. And it is a very nice figure. I give this figure a 10 out of 10 because it did not disappoint me whatsoever, really. I mean, I was like a tiny bit disappointed about the shield, but he holds it really well. I mean, just to hold it like this, perfect. I mean, if you want to get those like really weird poses or something like him throwing it or holding it, it's not going to happen. You're going to have to use some kind of camera tricks to do that, but other than that, perfect figure. Do like this one. I recommend him to you if you are a Captain America collector, or you just collect Marvel Legends in general, or whatever your reason is. I'd get this figure. And like my brother said, a lot of people didn't like this figure. For whatever reason that is, and I'm actually going to look that up of why that is, maybe look up some reviews, even though I have the figure myself. So, here is some size comparison. Here he is next to the NECA Rambo, First Blood, and, here he is next to Iron Man, which, size comparison with figures, it's actually easier to tell if I take that out. Just kind of have them standing. They could be the same size, but they're not the same width, so it doesn't match up. So all three of these, depending on who you are, do not go good with each other. These could, but then his torso is too big, so that's just the way it works. I mean, you have to look at size comparison and realisticness of how the human body actually is. So He is not good size for them, but he is good sized for my Marvel Legends Wolverine series 2. I cannot remember. Brown suit Wolverine, and he is very good size for that. So I'm gonna go get my other some of my, not all, but some of my other 6-inch Captain Americas, and line them up and just show you them. And I do plan to review one of them, which I will tell you which one. And then this will be the end of this video, and stay tuned for more after this video, and I'll tell you what to look forward to after this. So here is this Captain America compared to some of my other Captain Americas. Alright, so here is some of my Captain America 6-inch figures, Marvel Legends, Hasbro, and Toy Biz. Well, you know, see, as all of the Captain America action figures I have all have round shields. These are not all my 6-inch ones. The only other two that I have, oh, sorry, 3, is I have the Winter Soldier Stealth Captain America, for Infinite Series, and then I have the Avengers, the first Avenger, and then the Avengers movie cap, and I had 2 others. I had Bucky cap and a Captain America that was a Build-A-Figure Marvel Legends. It was before Infinite Series, and you know, I lost him, and his belt came off. I don't even know what happened to him, and I lost his shield. So that sucks. I'm gonna re-get him. I'm gonna re-get Bucky cap sometime, depending on the price on Amazon. So I'm going to, you know, I have my Captain America, and I also am planning on re-getting him. So all these guys are pretty much the same height. This one is probably the tallest of them, but they're all in good scale with each other. I mean, if you wanted to, I don't know. I mean, they're just good size compared to each other. I mean, there isn't going to be one bunch of caps in one place, but I do like all of these. I do like this one a lot. I'll show you the flaw on this one, which I'm not going to review this one, but because I've had this one for a while, is I made the mistake of putting clay on him to stick him in a picture, but the picture worked out fine, but this did not. And also, he does have a small scrape right there, which I don't mind that at all. It's just this, so I'm gonna re-get him so I can keep him in pristine shape. And this one has no flaws, and this one, its only flaw is standing, and I think his shield's a little small. I don't know, what do you guys think his shield's small? I don't know. It looks smaller when he's not holding it, actually. If you guys can hear that, Lucky, which my grandma's dog, is in the kitchen. So, also stay tuned for the review on this Captain America right here. I'm not going to do a review on this one, because there's so many other reviews of it, so you can just check it out. I'm not going to do a review on that one either, so just stay tuned for more videos, stay tuned for more clone videos. Sorry about the drinking in the background. Dogs. Sorry, they tend to drink. But, yeah, so just stay tuned for more clone videos, more reviews. I'll have some more stuff coming soon. I'll probably put a video on tomorrow of some stuff that's coming in, and some stuff that I got. So kind of like, not an update, but just kind of a random video. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. And like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. This drinking could go on forever. You guys have a good day or night. Bye. I think this dog knows when I'm videoing. He instantly stopped drinking as soon as I stopped the video. And now he wants out. Alright, you guys have a good day.